na naman po ang kapatiran para sa bayan. Ako po si Gerardo Sadsad, isa pong manananggol, at si...
Ako po si Attorney Sherwin Enriquez. Kami po ay mapapanood at mapapakinggan via website www.dwiz882am.com at i-download ang DWIC app sa iOS at Android phone. Live din kami via DWIC 882 Facebook page. Ang aming hotline 8470-1750-254. Ang aming text line 0999-376-6768. Tayo po ay mapapanood din sa Digital Free TV Aliw 23, Signal Channel 24, TV Plus Channel 27 at GMA Afford the Box Channel 25. Available din po kami sa digital TV devices, TV receivers. Mangyaring iscan lamang po ang inyong digital TV receivers at digital boxes upang mapanood ang Aliw 23.
Okay, katatapos lang po ang annual communication, and we wish Aloy TV in Kapatiran para sa bayan to congratulate our newly installed Grandmaster, Most Worshipful Ariel T. Kayanan. And thank you very much for gracing the occasion, especially to our no less than chairman, Edgard Cabangon, who was present during the installation at SMX Clark, and followed suit with no less than the fellowship, also graced by no less than chairman Edgard Cabangon at Royce Hotel, Plenary Hall. Oh. Indeed, our Grandmaster deserves to be installed as our 107 Grandmaster of the Most Worshipful Grand Lodge of Queen Accepted Masons of the Philippines. We wish also to thank Paul Chua for giving us a very sumptuous dinner during the last
Monday.
Yes,
Yun, na-miss ko. Na-miss ko yan.
The best beef hot pot we ever tasted. Indeed. Oo.
Pero syempre, kailangan din natin i-congratulate naman yung ating mga very own host dito sa Kapatiran para sa bayan. Simulan natin kay Kuya Ricky. He was installed as the District Deputy Grandmaster for R4 Rizal.
Congratulations.
Si Kuya Teddy Calao IV. Siya naman ang Grand Historian.
Wow. Congratulations.
And of course, si Kuya Jerry na nandito ngayon, siya ang District Deputy Grandmaster for Korea, Special Assistant to the Grandmaster, and the Building Administrator for Capital Masonic Temple. Okay. Congratulations mga kuya.
Actually, it's not a congratulation para sa akin. It's good luck. It's a challenge. Hindi.
Alam naman natin na magaling ang gagawin nyo, kaya kayo pinili ni Grandmaster.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And I hope that challenge will be accepted and commit. Baka hindi mo makumit, mahirap eh. Oo. In fact, our Grandmaster is ailing for commitment.
Yun.
And the commitment is for change. Hindi yung for maintenance o ano lang, di ba? So, without any further introduction and gracing our tonight event, we go down to the level of introducing our, of course, during the last episode, we have our newly installed Grandmaster.
Yun.
This time, we also be graced with our Grandmaster of the Order of Demolay of the Philippines, Republic of the Philippines. So, he is an indeed esteemed practicing lawyer in various field of specialization. Ayaw niya ata maging gobyerno kasi alam natin na very lucrative.
For obvious reasons.
Yes, for obvious reason. And he rose to rank until he reached the Grandmaster level. Sa Demolay, kuya, hindi yearly ito. Every 2 years po.
Every 2 years nga.
Oo. Biennial. Kaya ang sa kanila is biennial session. Okay? So, siguro hindi na ako magpatumpik-tumpik. No less than our Grandmaster Rajit Mendoza.
Hey, clap, clap.
Gandang gabi po. Gandang gabi, mga kababayan.
Okay.
At mga kapatid.
Yes. So, siguro hindi ko pa masyadong familiarize yung iba. I will introduce by yung aking kalaj, who is an executive officer for NCR North. Cover niya yung newly established Demolay, Pasig City, chapter number 113, Order of Demolay. No less than our kuyang Bon Vincent Pineda.
Good evening, Kuya.
Good evening.
Okay, and Kuya, sorry
Okay, introduce yourself.
Opo, introduce yourself po.
Pats Buenafe po, Senior Demolay, Grand Organist of the Supreme Council, Order of Demolay of the Republic of the Philippines, and Executive Assistant to the Grand Master, Raji.
Yun.
And of course, itong mga magagandang lalaki.
Ito yung
dito sa,
active talaga.
Ito yung mga,
active Demolays.
It's all about them.
It's all about them, not us.
Sila naman.
Yes,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I am Earl Joe Santos, the Grand and Space Knight Commander of the Grand
Priory of the Philippines.
Priory. Priory is, if I'm not mistaken, that's parang appendant body ng Order of Demolay. Tama po ba?
Yes.
And that's the higher degree of Demolay. Hindi naman.
Not a higher degree naman po,
Ano
pero yung
siya?
sa age po ng mga members niya, from 17 to 21 years old.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yung anak ko dyan, aspirant, sana makapasa.
Meron lang din silang meron lang din silang specific task for
Opo, GM.
dun sa Priory.
Okay, okay.
Good evening, everyone. I am Florencio Gabriel B. Dolater III and Regional Master Counselor for NCR North, and under ako ni Officer for NCR North.
Okay.
So, hello, good evening. I'm Charlie Corpus, Charlie Min O. Corpus from Ambrosio A. Flores Chapter number 45, Order of Demolay. Also under the jurisdiction of Brother RMC from NCR North. Also under from Dad Von Pineda from NCR North. So, also a Grand Priory Registrar of the Grand Priory of the Philippines under also.
Huwag kang kabahan, brother, kasi sa lahat dito, ikaw ang pinakamagandang boses.
Yeah.
So, di ba? Okay. So,
Kay Jerry, mukhang itong pag-uusapan natin definitely ay samahan ng mga
Youth.
kabataan, ng
Yes,
mga
youth.
kalalakihan.
correct.
Sigurado ako, interesado manood dito yung anak ko. Kasi nagpapa-shoutout, yung grade 6 Kowalski ng Don Bosco Technical College.
Oh.
Yan ha. Manood kayo ha. Marami kayong matututunan ngayong gabi.
Saka dito, kuya, pwedeng recruitment. Hindi
Pwede.
tulad ng masonry.
Tsaka
Pwedeng
grade
recruitment.
6, pwede na sila.
Yung
Mga,
pala.
mga 11, 12 years
Yan,
old to
pwede
eh.
na.
Si GM na nagsabi yun. Opo. GM, can you give us a brief background of the Order of Demolay? Ano po ba yan? Kailan nagsimula? Worldly and then introduced into the Philippines po.
So, Order of Demolay started about 1919 in Kansas City, Missouri, sa USA.
Opo.
Ang founder po nito ay isang kapatid natin, kapatid na Mason. Siya ay Scottish Rite Mason din and a member of the Shriners International. So, etong si Dad Frank S. Land,
Frank S. Land.
ang founder, nung after the war,
Yes.
medyo sabi niya, kailangan may programa para sa mga bata. Maraming bata na ligaw noon, nakikita niya sa community nila doon sa Kansas at sabi niya dapat meron tayong magawang something productive para dito sa mga bata to. So it started with 8 young boys, no?
Okay.
9.
Ngayon pala.
Tinetest ko lang sila.
Kung nakikinig kayo.
May exam sila eh. May exam.
9 kasi, yan, dito, sa logo namin, meron tayong 9 jewels.
Ayun.
And
yun.
before, nung buhay sila, yung 9 jewels natin ay pearls.
Yes.
Nung sila ay pumanaw na at tumawid sa kabilang buhay,
Opo.
nagiging ruby na po yung ating jewel.
Oh.
So I think nung time ko as active Demolay,
Yes.
may naabutan pa akong 2
Oh,
Pearl pa.
na pearl pa. Oo.
ang galing, ang galing. Oo.
So, it's a youth organization for young boys from ages 12 to 21 years of age. And we inculcate virtues
Yes.
and precepts and also programs for leadership and for character building.
Okay. Siguro, GM, tanungin natin yung mga involved, yung mga active
Yes.
Demolays. Kailan na-introduce ito sa Pilipinas?
Eto, Abad, go.
Ayan, so the Order of Dimolay was introduced in the Philippines in 1946, which is the first chapter, Jose Abad Santos chapter number 1. So, ayun po ang chapter namin ni Dad Grand Master, and I am the current Master Counselor of the chapter po. So, even though it was established in 1946, na-exemplify na po actually yung ritual on how the fraternity works noong 1930s sa mga US Naval Fleet po in the Philippines. So, ayun, until such time na napaka-interesting na every time nagkakaroon ng war or ng crisis, the World War I na found in Dimolay, after World War II, sa Pilipinas naman nadala siya. So, ibig sabihin, parang ginagamot, so to speak, ng Dimolay kung ano yung mga pwede nating ibigay sa kabataan. Ayun po, talaga nagiging guidance siya after such a tumultuous time.
Okay, and this age is from 12 to 21? Tama po ba?
Yes po, 12 to 21.
Ayun, oo. And when it was introduced, wala pa yung higher level like Ebon ba yun or knighthood?
Yes, sa knighthood naman po, it was established first in the Philippines during the 1960s.
Okay.
The oldest existing knighthood priory now is Thomas Michael Sherry
Priory number 1. It was established in 1979 po. And I am the Squire Commander of that priory.
Wow.
Bukod dun sa age level, yung age requirement, meron pa bang ibang requirements yung mga gustong sumali sa Demolay?
Ayun po, other than that, we also need to have of course, parental consent and a belief in a supreme being. So, it doesn't matter whatever religion or creed you profess as long as you believe in the existence of God, the supreme being. May paniniwala at pananalig. Ayun, isa po siya sa core ng ating organization.
Dito naman tayo sa sabi natin mga senior. Senior Demolay. Kasi sa Mason, meron tayong tinatawag na District Deputy Grand Master. Siguro, meron din yan sa Supreme Council. And what is its equivalent with respect to the District Deputy Grand Master in terms of the Order of Demolay?
Ayan po. So, magandang gabi po mga kuyang at sa mga tagapanood. So, as introduced po ng ating putihing ano po ngayon, no? Anchor, si Very Worshipful Jerry. I am the Executive Officer of the National Capital Region North. So basically, it covers Pasig City, Quezon City, Valenzuela, Caloocan, what else? And Marikina. And lastly, did I mention Valenzuela?
Yes.
So all of those cities within the north, no, are covered of my jurisdiction. So to answer your question, very worshipful sir, somehow my position as executive officer is corresponds with our with District Deputy Grand Master in the Blue Lodge. But then again, it was not defined in our bylaws, but we have a regional jurisdiction in the Supreme Council Order of Dimolay. So all of those chapters within my region are under my care, wherein I represent the Supreme Council and our Grand Master whenever there is chapter activities.
Okay.
Yeah. Tama po yung sinasabi ni Kuya Bon. Kasi yung executive officer is an alter ego of the Grand Master. Yeah. So similarly, we have that same relationship between our GLP Grand Master and the District Deputy Grand Master.
Pero GMD po ba, kailangan yung nasa Supreme Council, you must be at least a Mason?
Yes po.
Hindi pwedeng...
Hindi po.
Opo. Dimolay, no?
Prerequisite po ay...
Mason. Mason, okay. Any addition po, Kuya? Sir?
In fact, sorry, Kuya Jerry.
Opo.
Klaro ko lang para maintindihan ng ating mga audience, no?
Opo.
There was a notion before that the Supreme Council was run by Dimolays. When in fact, it is run by Mason Dimolays or Masons. Doesn't have to be Dimolay nga eh.
Yes.
Open po tayo sa Dad Masons na gustong pumasok, gustong tumulong. And later, maybe I can also discuss our programs na para sa mga Dad Masons. Okay.
Siguro dito lang ulit sa mga...
Opo, yung mga bata.
Ka-generation ko. Ano ba yung mga activities naman na ginagawa ng mga Demolay?
Anybody from you, two guys?
So, usually, we follow a set of activities na made by the Order of Dimole. It was, let's call it the PMC MSA program offered by the order. So the PMC MSA requires the Master Counselor, the leader of the chapter, to at least hold 5 activities, which are civic service, fundraising, athletics, social activity, and what's the last one?
Recreation? Hindi naman.
Ating socials. Yeah.
Social.
So within those 5 po, doon nagre-revolve mostly ang mga activities ng Dimole. And from that, that's where we create some change in our community. We collaborate with our community. Like recently, we just held last March nung Holy Week, yung aming Holy Week service sa isang church na namigay kami ng mga water bottles and candles. Then after nun, nung Easter naman, namigay kami ng mga candies and toys, sa loot bags sa mga bata around those communities na yun.
So pumapasok doon sa civic activity ng mga chapter.
Okay. Si Kuya Brother kanina made mention of a knighthood. Ano naman yung relationship ng knighthood in terms to the Order of Demolay?
First of all po, yung knighthood is usually serves the chapters po under their region po.
Okay.
So, yung knighthood po, sila yung nag-guide sa young generation po ng Dimolays. So sila po yung tumutulong kung ano po yung tamang gawin or yung mga dapat sundan under ng ritual po natin.
Is it in terms of rituals, the monitors, parang gano'n po ba?
Parang
yes po, Obje.
Parang siyang IMES pero hands-on.
Hands-on. Yun ang matindi yun.
Hindi siya masyadong academic pero actual na turo, actual na bulong, ito dapat gawin. Tapos papakita nila.
Opo. And I believe that's also your examination in order to pass.
Yes.
Yung knighthood usually is under the service for Dimolays.
For Dimolay, okay. Ituloy-tuloy na natin. Yung Ebon naman.
Oh, yung Ebon.
May turo
And so the degree of Ebon is a degree under the Order of Knighthood. Kasi po, when you enter Dimolay, there are 2 degrees. The initiatory and the Dimolay degrees. And sa degree of Knighthood naman po is the Knighthood degree. And yung next one is the Order of Ebon.
Okay.
So what Ebon tries to teach us is that even though of course, you're already reaching the age of 21 or the age of majority kung saan matatapos ang journey mo sa organization. Saan mo nadadala yung natutunan mo? That is what Ebon is trying to exemplify through a narrative, through a story na ayun, makaka-relate yung mga audience, yung mga viewers niya. Ayun po.
Okay. So, ito siguro, ito yung bago tayo mag-break, is a Demolay a prerequisite to entering Freemasonry? So bago yan,
magta-time check po muna tayo, 7:26 ng gabi.
Okay, nagbabalik po ang Kapatiran para sa Bayan at kasama ko po ngayon ng aking co-host na si
Arky De Leon po. Maraming salamat po.
Kuya Arky, magandang gabi. Oo. Meron tayong pending question, Kuya Arky.
Mabigat nga yung
medyo mabigat. Sino bang sasagot? GM?
Ano po?
Okay po.
Paalala natin, ano ba yung tanong natin, Kuya?
Is it a prerequisite na maging Demolay ka para madali na ba na maging mason? Parang gano'n. Something like that.
Hindi po siya prerequisite.
Yun.
In fact, minsan mas mahirap po pumasok sa masoneria kapag Dimolay ka.
Real talk lang.
Dahil siguro alam ng mga dad masons natin na kayang-kaya ng mga Dimolay. Kaya mas mataas ang expectation o pang pagsubok.
Siguro isang follow-up question, meron bang programa ang Order of Demolay para ma-encourage natin na hindi naman ang mga Dimolay are really into Masonry?
Yes,
something like that.
In fact, kung susuriin niyo po yung aming cardinal virtues, yung aming precepts, hindi naman po lumalayo sa ating mga pinag-aaralan din sa masoneria. Yung mga virtues natin. Dito po ngayon sa Bayinyal natin, ang theme po natin ngayon ay Dimolay, Portals of Our Youth in Raising Better Men.
Yun.
So, it is a subliminal message for our dad masons sapagkat itong Dimolay, pinoposition po namin as a grassroots program for our dads. No? Hindi man mapasok lahat, di man sila sumali lahat, pero we have good stock because we prepare them well, we train them well, and hindi na lumalayo ang kanilang mga pag-iisip at damdamin.
Correct. Wag na tayong lumayo-layo dito. Katabi ko yung isang Demolay dito na naging worthy after he became a Mason. Oo.
Yes. Actually, tama po si GM, no? Hindi po siya prerequisite and actually medyo mahirap, no? Lalo na kapag nagpumasok ka sa masoneria, because of course our dads, no, are expecting way too much, no, for you, because you know better, no, you should know better. And I think it's the goal of our Grandmaster right now is just aligned, no, for our youth, so that they can do more, better and more, no. And in fact, ang laking tulong po ng Demolay sa akin, lalo na nung naging mason ako.
I think we have flashed pictures, icons, which I saw a while ago. Baka pwede natin i-flash para ma-demonstrate. Ano po ba ito?
This was the first visit po ni Grandmaster Raji Mendoza sa kanyang mother chapter. Jose Abad Santos chapter number 1, Order of Demolay.
So can we be enlightened na ito yung mga regalia nila? I believe.
Oo. Ito yung sinusuot nila every meeting. Kung sa mason ay naka-apron, ang ating mga Demolay po ay naka-robes. Dahil ang Demolay, based sa pangalan niya kay Jacques Demolay, who was the last Grandmaster of the Knights Templar, is a knight. So ipinapakita ng Demolay robe na sila ay part ng pagiging modern knight of our generation ngayon. The white stands for one of the highest position, the top 3 positions, and the black is either you are an appointed officer.
Okay. Ilang officers ba ang sa chapter muna tayo? How many officers in the chapter?
We have 24. Chapter officers
headed by the Master Counselor.
Headed by the Master Counselor, which is an elected position. And this picture was recently our visit in Davao, where we graced, the Grandmaster graced the stated meeting of Celestino Chavez Centennial Chapter number 99, Order of Demolay in Davao City. These were participated by more than 60 young men coming from General Santos City.
This demonstrate how's that?
This is the Demolay kneel. So since Demolay is open for any young man who believes or professes his faith in God, regardless of what faith it is, the Demolay kneel is a work of a Demolay saying a prayer or in reverence for their belief. So regardless if you're a Muslim or a Christian or a Catholic, when you do the Demolay kneel, pare-pareho kayo nagdadasal sa pinapaniwalaan yung Diyos.
And I can see from my observation, syempre, although I'm honorary Demolay, the Grand Line officers have a jewel which is color red.
Correct
What it stands for po?
Correct po. In the US, they use the blue apron, no? But since the Philippine Supreme Council is the only sovereign, autonomous, and independent Supreme Council in the world, outside the United States of America or Demolay International, we can create the design of our own jewel. So for the Grand Line officers, just like sa amin, naka-gold Maltese Cross jewels dito po. While for the executive officers who are appointed officers of the Grandmaster in every region in the Philippines and even outside like Guam, it is silver. But hindi dahil silver siya parang mababa. In fact, executive officers are the hardest working officers of the Supreme Council because they represent the Grandmaster in their regions. Ibig sabihin po, an executive officer has the power just like the Grandmaster in that region. He is the alter ego of the Grandmaster, managing the Demolay chapters, the Knighthood Priories, the Court of Chevaliers, and the Legion of Honor Preceptories, including the Mothers Club.
Yung mga Grand Line officers naman, who headed the Grand Line officers?
So, Grandmaster, and then we have the Deputy Grandmaster. Our current Deputy Grandmaster is Albert Mandulo, Brother Albert Mandulo. And we have the Grand Senior Counselor and the Grand Junior Counselor. So, the elective post is from the Grand Junior Counselor and moving up.
Siguro parang same lang din yan sa...
Parang ganun din halos.
Yes, sa masonry.
Yes. May Grand Orator din po tayo. Meron kaming...
Senior Deacon.
Grand Senior Deacon. So, similar po.
Similar.
Pero para naman sa mga walang idea sa Demolay or sa Mason or sa kahit anong fraternity, ano ba yung pinaka-goal ng Demolay? I mean, yung parang vision and mission ng pinaka-Demolay. Not just the term goal, but as a whole, ano yung pinaka-gustong gawin ng Demolay?
Anybody from the active?
Ayun po. In simple terms, Demolay aims to create young men into better men for tomorrow, for the future, in all aspects. Sa pagiging anak, sa pagiging kapatid, sa pagiging kaibigan, 'di ba? So, mananatili na ang core ng Demolay is to always make young men better. But hindi siya comparative na, mas magaling ka kasi Demolay ka, mas magaling ka sa iba. Dapat, mas magaling ka sa dati mong sarili.
Yes.
Ayun po yung goal ng Demolay.
You're competing against yourself.
Benchmark mo, yung dati mong ikaw.
Correct.
Rise above oneself.
Yes, that's correct.
Pero ikaw, as a personal, bakit ka sumali ng Demolay? Anak ka ba ng Mason? Or saan mo ba narinig to? Naisipan mo sumali?
Ayun po, actually, our family is not a part of the Masonic family. So, ayun, shout out sa mga parents ko. Ayun, so we come from a working class family, and so ako naman po is may friend po na member ng Demolay kasi I used to be part of this film production. And then isa po is member po siya ng Jose Santos chapter Order of Demolay, and then I asked about it. So ano yung goals nyo, yung aspirations, and then until such time na I decide to petition. So petition na chapter is to basically to apply. And then doon na po nag-start yung Demolay journey ko. And nakita ko naman po na align talaga sa principles ko as a person. And enjoyable siya, yung journey niya all throughout. Kaya parang mas naengganyo po ako to be with my brothers, to be with my brother Demolays, and ayun, spend time with them.
Pero para sa'yo, paano nakatulong ang Demolay sa daily life mo? Or...
Demolay in daily life. So siguro mas natuto po ako mag-manage ng tao in such a way na, we have 24 officers in a chapter. And then, di ba? Ang dami mong kailangan na kilalanin, and one leadership style does not capture all.
Yes, correct.
Kailangan as a leader, dapat alam mo kung ano yung kailangan ng bawat isa. Hindi siya homogeneous. So, kailangan kilalanin mo talaga yung bawat tao. And in managing that, in managing an organization, a chapter, and a priory, you must always, kapag leader ka, ikaw dapat yung nakaluhod. Ikaw dapat yung nagsuserve. Diba?
Servant of all.
Servant of all ka. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the executive officers, the chapter officers. Meron din bang national officers for the active Demolays?
Yes.
Okay, sige.
We have
Go ahead.
national officers. Actually, they are the National Congress officers for the Republic of the Philippines. Same lang din po within the chapter. We have the National Master Counselor, National Senior Counselor, National Junior Counselor, National Treasurer, National Secretary, and for the jurisdiction, we have 3 jurisdiction. Jurisdictional Master Counselor for Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And under for each jurisdiction po, we have also Regional Master Counselor for each regions naman po, which handles the each chapter per region po.
But it does not necessarily follow that when you're Regional Master Counselor, you're already qualified to become a National Master. Tama ba?
Qualifications.
How will you become a National Master Counselor? Is it necessary that it's a prerequisite for you to become National Master, maging regional ka muna?
Actually, it's not really a prerequisite to be Regional Master Counselor. Actually, it's written in the bylaws of the National Congress, which is at least you have been a past Master Counselor, you have been a leader of your chapter first before you are to prove yourself to be a leader of the national position. So, first is the qualifications are, first, you're at the age of 17 years old and you have not yet reached the age of 21. So, in short, 17 to 20 tayo. And then, you're a past Master Counselor. And then, lastly is you are in good standing. So we would want our leaders to be in good standing eh.
Yes.
Kasi kung hindi yan good standing, what would
Yes.
National Congress
What make you qualify? Oo,
Yes.
oo, oo. And of course, yung session natin, sinasabi natin kanina, GM, what are your sessions?
On the biennial, we have two major sessions. The main session and the special session, which is in November. So
This coming November.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think we already have a volunteer region who wants to do it somewhere in Mindanao. So hopefully ma-firm up yung offer na yun, and maybe we've been wanting to do it outside of Metro Manila, the session.
And what do you do sa special session?
That's our business meeting. So formal
business
meeting namin yan. Same like when we do the ANCOM. So all those topics, all those materials and matters that we have to talk about during the session.
Okay, so let's get down to the ano po yung mga project, plans, programs, and activities of your reign, GM.
Meron po kaming gustong i-share
Yes,
sa mga Master Masons natin, sa mga dads, no? Since they are very supportive and very enthusiastic about Dimolay once nalaman nila at natutunan na nila tong Dimolay. And because we want to give back, we opened the Past Active Dimolay program. So Past Active Dimolay program is a program for Master Masons who never had the chance to become active Dimolays. Or for those who started their petition period or petitioning phase during their active years, but for reasons beyond their control, naputol po yun, malamang nag-abroad sila, nag-aaral sila somewhere else, or wala talagang facility para sa kanila. Ngayon, open na po yan sa atin mga Dad Masons. Meron lang mga certain requirements and they can be conferred the degrees of Dimolay.
Okay, yung mga certain requirements and additional project, mamaya po, break muna tayo. 7:50 ng gabi, magbabalik po ang Kapatiran para sa Bayan. Okay, nagbabalik po ang Kapatiran para sa Bayan.
Yun, ang ganda ng build-up natin sa Demolay. Pero malaman natin, ilan na ba ang mga Demolay sa buong Pilipinas?
Okay.
Actually, Dad, for actives lang po, we have 4,000 to 5,000 plus. And pag isasama po natin yung seniors na po, yung mga naging Dimolays na or magpas na sa age of 21, more than 10,000 naman.
Wow, ang dami naman.
Ang dami na.
In the Philippines.
That includes me, di ba?
Yes po, syempre.
Kuya Jopi, bati ka naman.
Babatiin natin.
Baka sabihin, mabati ka dyan.
Inabati ko nga pala ang Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao sa mga nanonood.
Yes.
Lalo na yung mga nasa labas ng bansa, yung mga nanonood sa China. Ano pa yung nakita ko kanina? Dito sa New Zealand, yung mga nanonood sa ating taga-suporta. Magandang araw, gabi po sa inyo lahat dyan. Kayo po ay nanonood ngayon at nakasubaybay. Maraming salamat po.
At yun, sobrang baka may gustong sumali ng Demolay. Ano ba ang paraan para maging Demolay?
Ayun.
Meron ba yung mga isi-share?
Sa mga active.
So ayun, we have basic 4 qualifications. First is he believes in God or in a supreme being. And then meron tayong his parents are allowing him to join. Siyempre parental consent pa rin tayo since mga minors tayo, 12 to 17. Then yun, 12 to 17 years of age. Though if you're a direct descendant, apo, anak ng Mason or ng senior Dimolay, 18 to 20 years old pwede.
Okay.
And then lastly is that he is of good standing. So, yun.
Saan makukuha yung good standing na yun?
Sa good standing, pwede, usually, makikita mo naman yun sa tao eh. Pero,
maganda
yung
tayo.
mga, syempre, makikita naman kasi natin na pagka nandiyan yung bata, mabait siya, good standing siya.
Ngayon,
he is of Dimolay quality.
Kailangan ba sila enrolled sa school, tulad ng mga college fraternities, ganyan?
Actually, Dimolay is not a school-based fraternity. It's a community-based club. And you can say it's also fraternity, but we're more on sa pagiging fraternal club.
Brotherhood.
Yes.
May mga juice ba kayo? Baka mahal, baka hindi ma-afford.
Meron
Kasi
ko
mga bata
In fact,
sila
we train the kids to save up for their dues. Meron kaming piso a day.
Piso.
Yun.
So 365 pesos.
Ang galing,
year.
ang galing.
Pero sila, para mapilitan sila, matuto sila
Yes.
tungkol sa dues, tungkol sa obligasyon nila.
Pero may mga petition fee, di ba GM? You can set your own petition fee.
Yes po, meron.
Yes.
360 kaya naman.
Kaya. Siguro, for so limited period of time, kasi konti na lang, any last word from the active Demolay? Starts with you, brother.
So ayun, last words, siguro, if you're interested to join and you're qualified to join Demolay, Ambrosio A. Flores chapter is welcoming you here in Quezon City. We're based from Quezon City. You can just approach the Capitol Masonic Temple and ask someone. Then you can also visit us in our Facebook page, Ambrosio A. Flores chapter number 45. So ayun, shout out din sa mga ka-chapter ko and syempre sa parents ko.
Yeah.
Okay? Brother?
First of all, kung gusto niyo naman sumali sa to be a Demolay within the Rizal region naman po, you can ask for Lope K. Santos, and in the National Capital Region North, we have two chapters, Pasig City Chapter 113 and Ambrosio A. Flores number 45. And huwag kayo mag-alala na hindi nasabi nga kailangan maging quality, pero ang sabi nga ni Dadland in creating the Order of Demolay is to make young men to be a quality men for the future. So we're preparing for a mutual us at Demolay, we're preparing for a mutual development to be a better man for the future. And shout out din po pala for my mother chapter, Lope K. Santos, and for my priory, Pasig Jax Demolay Priory number 13 and the General Douglas MacArthur number 12.
Ang galing na. Yes. Kuya, brother.
Good evening, everyone. So again, I am Earl Santos, the Master Counselor of Jose Abad Santos Chapter number 1. So if you're in Manila and you want to join, you can hit us up on our Facebook page, Jose Abad Santos Chapter number 1, Order of Demolay. Ang isang magandang qualities din ng Demolay is may pinaglalaban niya yung civil, religious, and intellectual liberties natin. Kaya in terms of civil and intellectual liberties, we are having a fun shoot for a cause, and that will be on May 11 at Arms Corps Marikina. So you can also check out the page. And yung proceeds po niyan is, since civic service nga, is makakaroon po tayo ng medical mission on June, and at the same time to fund the Abad Scholarship Foundation, which has produced already 2 graduates.
Okay, kuya.
Ayan. Maraming salamat po. So una sa lahat, gusto ko munang batiin yung mga 96 viewers natin. Very worshipful, no?
Opo.
Ang dami pong nanonood, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. 96. No? Ano po ito? Mga brother po lahat natin to at mga dads na rin. At of course, gusto kong batiin yung Mother Lodge ko po. Pasig City Masonic Lodge number 409 at Far East Chapter number 6. Ang Mother Chapter ko naman sa Demolay. Kinalimutan nyo yung Pasig City Chapter number 113, no? Sa mga gusto pong pumasok, actually ito po, no? I'll sum it up, no? Brethren, to all the viewers po, no? Especially the youth. I would like to encourage everyone, no? Be it Ambrosio A. Flores or Pasig City Chapter. The most interesting one is, we don't tolerate hazing here in any forms. No, so rest assured, no, to all the youth out there, just approach one of the master counselors in Capitol Masonic Temple. You can join there. And lastly, to all the brethren po, no, especially located in to all the lodges located in Quezon City, Valenzuela, Caloocan, Marikina, Malabon, no, and of course Pasig, no. I encourage you, brethren, no, to support the Supreme Council Order of Demolay by sponsoring a chapter. Rest assured po, and I can guarantee that, no, wala po siyang kapagod-pagod. I will be there to support you. And lastly, it's very rewarding po. It's very rewarding, nakakatanggal po ng pagod. Kami pong dalawa ni Kuya Jerry, tinayo namin isang active chapter at isang priory. At ngayon po, nasan kami ngayon? Ang daming nagmamano sa amin at nagpapasalamat palagi.
Okay.
No?
Kuya Pat.
Teka lang, batiin ko lang si ate.
Sige. Sige.
Nanonood po ang aking may bahay, si ating Claude. Maraming salamat po kanina sa pagtulong sa akin. Yan lang po.
Very quick. Dalawa lang naman. Una-una, Dimole Philippines offer Philippine Dimole Leadership Academy covering Masonic youth. So, Jobs Daughters International and the Rainbow Four Girls, as well as our Dimole boys in the Order of Dimole. So if your son is a member or are aspiring as a member of the Dimole Philippines, once na maging Dimole na po sila, we offer these leadership training materials and workshops for free. Wala pong bayad ito. And kapag naman sila ay tapos na sa active Dimole days or years nila, they become senior Dimoles, 21 years old and up. Kung saan this coming Friday, magkita-kita po tayo sa Iloilo, magkakaroon po ng Dimole Alumni National Congress sa Iloilo City, kung saan we will elect our new national president for the Dimole Alumni Association of the Philippines.
Wow. Okay, GM. Any last word?
Na-plug na ni Fats yung ating Alumni Association. So, of course, I have to say shout out to my boss, my real boss, my Grandmaster, Attorney Karen K. Mendoza. Sana papasukin mo pa ako mamaya. Alam ko, bira tayo magkita sa isang linggo, pero ito naman, ginagawa natin para sa mga bata at kami natutuwa. And to my eldest son, Marcos Mendoza, who incidentally just started his petitioning phase in Jose Abad Santos chapter number 1. So yan. Anak, good luck. Galingan mo. Kaya mo yan. Okay. Sa ating Dad Masons, marami pong nagre-reklamo, nagsasabi, bantayan ng Westgate, bantayan ganito, ganon. This is your best investment. Invest in the youth. Invest in our youth. Dahil ito ay atin na po ito. Huwag na po natin pakawalan to. Tutukan lang po natin, and I assure you, we will have good stock in the years to come.
Yon, pinakamaganda. Hi muna kay Iya, Shane, and syempre Emil. Emil is currently Junior Counselor of Pasig City Chapter number 113. And soon to be, baka maging Master Counselor kasi ayaw pa nung senior eh. Okay. Kay Jopi.
Okay, syempre. Babatiin ko lang mabilis ang aking may bahay na nasa labas na nanonood ngayon sa ibang bansa. Caleb, si Mikay at saka si Maya at ang aking may bahay si Ethel. At papatingin ko lang na mabilisan ang tech engineers, Aldrin, Bruce, Chad Josue, K. Constantino, writers,
Jen Patrolia.
Jen Patrolia, okay.
Take it away, Kuya Jerry.
Hindi na gumalaw. So, wala na tayong time. So, batiin ko lang yung wife ko and my kids. Ayan. And next program, Pangga Ruth Abaw live with Nika Abaw.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much po. To God be the glory.
Maraming salamat po.